Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Civ5. How ya doing? How ya been? Hope you been good. So a little bit of an update. I've now read your comments. I'm all up to date. Yeah. Holy crap, that war. Let me tell you, if it wasn't for the YouTube series, I would have been right there with you, Terry and Alejandro. I probably would have rage quit so hard. But that's one of the benefits of actually, having you guys. Like there's no way that I'd just drop it and not show you guys what happened, right? So I pushed through it, and I was fully expecting the series to be over. Because if we weren't able to retake Constantinople quickly, it wouldn't have been worth playing, because we would have been like, we're already playing catch up. But I feel like we might actually have wound up in a stronger position because of what happened. We're not there yet, because we're still recovering from the happiness debuffs we got as a result of acquiring all this extra territory and extra people. But I feel like we're gonna rebound strongly because we got Scotterdam, we got Scotswana. Once we meet other people, we're gonna be in a good place. So I did some looking around here because it's been a few days for me since I played this. Monty, we're actually in -2 in the horses because we lost Monty's horse. Remember his phallic territory gain. So I was looking at different options because we did look at Coop very briefly. I only need 7 influence though to usurp Germany. The coup option right now is at 85%, and that would hurt my relationship with Germany. We're going to rig the elections in 13 turns anyways, and then the other thing here, we're losing the culture battle, but as soon as we complete a land or a sea trade route to their city, we're going to get an influx of influence. So I feel like we're going to be fine. We're about to pop a temple here. This isn't going to give us happiness until we have 5 followers. But that shouldn't take too long. It shouldn't take too long. Of course, we've got a German missionary moving here, and I don't quite appreciate that. But the thing is that the German missionary is not really going to be doing anything that's too damaging, just because he's so deep in the cult of Scott territory here that. He's going to be hindered. What can you do? There's a whole bunch of unimproved territory here that we could be doing. This is on a hill, is it not? Yeah, hill. So maybe we get a mine going for Constantinople. I feel like that would be good. So you just popped your temple. We got a -2 happiness spike at the moment, so that's not so good. The stonework does provide us a happiness and a production. The production would be nice. Troscatier actually has some decent production output. I guess because of the mine here. We also got a lumber mill down, and we got a stone quarry. Does that actually? Yes, and the stone actually produces an extra production as well. So let's do that, because that's going to give us 2 production and a happiness. I feel like that's the smartest route at the moment for that city. Let me just refresh my memory on what we're doing up here. We're going to astronomy, which makes sense. The chateau and guilds actually would both be kind of good. Maybe we don't go right to astronomy. Maybe we go. As soon as we enter the Renaissance, actually, I don't think we get, because we got the spy because someone entered the Renaissance era. So I don't think we get the next spy until we enter industrial. Is that industrial? Yeah. So we're a ways away from getting a second spy, but I think maybe what we do is we actually go compass guilds so that we can get this East India Company and just really assert our money. So I think Machu Picchu, I don't even think we have an eligible city, because you need to be 2 tiles away from a mountain, but I think that's already been built anyways. East India Company. So must have built a market in all cities. The cost goes up the more cities there are in the empire. Trade routes other players make to a city with an East India Company will generate an extra 4 gold for the city owner. Trade route owner gets an additional 2 gold. So that would actually be really good for... Well, I guess people would be trading with Continental. Well, I guess we'll see... Is there a way to see, like, where the trade routes are? Trade routes with me? My trade routes, or else, I mean, those are my trade routes, but really nobody has trade routes directly with me. That's interesting. But yeah, I think that applies for my own trade routes, doesn't it? Maybe not. Maybe I didn't read that right. So you double down on the Protestantism here, and now you're coming to try and give Scott Lou a pop, because I think that's where the missionary is. That's interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, that's just going to be, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? That's just going to be, you know, like my pressure is higher here. In fact, my pressure is higher up here. So, you know, I think we're going to be fine. We're certainly going to need... Oh, we just got a missionary, actually. So that's good. Missionary has been purchased. So we got 12 followers there. So let's go... Let's quickly undo this. And then probably pop Whitney. So we'll undo Monaco, what he just did to Monaco, and then we'll pop Whitney. That was you that I just moved. That's an accident. What do we have here? Is this a jungle? Let's work on the jungle here. Missionary is what I went to do. I wondered why it was going to take so long, because normally they've got like 4 movement points. So we'll move you there, and that should be your thing here. What's this? My research agreement is now completed. Ah, look at that. We got huge pop. Huge pop for that. So Bismarck. How about another one of those?
Vorwärts.
Let's get that going. And
In Ordnung.
that will be good. Research agreements are just pretty good all around. All right, what's going on here? Something popped. Unmet player lost its capital. So we got some war going on in another continent. Why did our worker go to the sea to get here? I mean, it's an interesting choice. I suppose it's going to get them there, but, you know, probably not the route I would have taken. You finished your temple. Don't think you're... Oh, you are at the 5, so that will have gotten us the two happiness points. So that's good. You are on the front line, so maybe making a wall would be good, but I think we also... Why would I get stable here? Because that gives production to sheep. Okay, but that's really the only benefit that gives me at the moment. The culture would be good. We just got the temple pop, so that's we're getting a decent amount of faith. I'm thinking money though. Thinking money just because we're about to get guilds with the East India Trade Company, so it's going to be good. You're about to get your library back, so that's good. You're going to do that because it's the farm. It's going to be nice. Your missionary, I guess somebody is in the way. Yeah, so you're going to move there. So where did the Protestant go? Did he go up there? I don't know. You can't spread your religion just yet, so you need to wait. Because there's people on your tile. I think that's it for this turn. It's peacetime in the Empire of Scott. There was a settler up here, wasn't there? Did he? He might have gotten killed actually, because I think they're still at war. In fact, why do you have crossbowmen and swordsmen on my territory? Are you guys still at war? Let me check that. Where do I check that? Info addict over here. Global relations. Yeah, you're still at war. That would be why. We still have a defensive pact. Yeah, and a declaration of friendship. So they would be kind of crazy to backstab me. I mean, it would be coming out of left field. They would totally catch me off guard, but I doubt that's happening. So let's look at this. How many Scotterdam and Scotswana both need a market? So Scotswana right, because that's the first thing we're building there. It's the workshop. Makes sense. Constantinople. You actually got 2 food there, but we got an unhappiness thing here. How far are we here? Just Scotswana. Just Scotswana is keeping us. Caravan. Oh, excellent. We actually have room for another one, so that's going to be good. So that's going to give us +1 production. That's going to give us -1 food, but +2 production. That's what we're going to be doing right now. You can come here and spread a little bit of faith. How about? That's going to be good. Gets rid of some of that pressure. And then next turn, you're going to be moving on up here. So we're going to be coming after Whitney. A new unit needs orders. You've built a lumber mill here. And yeah, so we're probably going to build a lumber mill here as well. You just really want to give Constantinople some options. And actually, that's going to be an option for Scotterloo as well, as far as production is concerned. Excellent. Excellent. This is the first real game that, because normally I get to a point and I just auto. I just auto my workers, and this is the first real game that I haven't done that. And so far I think it's working out. It's an interesting, a little bit more you have to do and you have to watch. But it's going well. Wow, Frankfurt is offering me so much gold. Oh, and Munich. Munich is offering me so much gold. But Monaco, we do Monaco first. And that's going to give us the little bonus, because that's one of their thingies, one of their quests for me. So we are going to do that. You finished university, that's why we can see 2 research popping up on those. All right. So with that university down, so what is that? That's going to get me a production on the cattle. Let's say it would have given me a production on that horse, but of course Monaco's a little piece of shit. All right. We don't have an aqueduct in Scotterloo. It's interesting. I really don't know what we're gonna do with you. Get a worker, but I don't really think I need another worker. We could get some writers guilds and some artist guilds. They do cost money, but it'll start getting us culture. So it's a great writer. We could also just switch over to research for now. There's no good world wonders that we could build at the moment. Circus Maximus. We still need Scotswana to do something. So I guess how much research? 25% of the production goes into science. So you would all of a sudden produce, instead of 32, you're producing 47. That's actually, wow. Okay. So that's really actually kind of good. It's a good little switch over. I guess that's because of the bonuses that we're getting as far as the university and a couple of other unnamed things, maybe. I don't know. So Scotterloo is definitely where we're going to be building all like the National College and Oxford University and things like that. Those need to go to Scotterloo because you've got the most people. That's our main city. That's our most impressive city, regardless of Constantinople technically being our capital. All right, so this is going to give us 1 happiness, and it's giving us an extra couple of production there. The library would be good. You're eating up our maintenance, of course, but looking at my other options, and harbor plus forms a city connection with the capital over water if they aren't already connected by land. Sea trade routes originating from the city have a 50% increase in range and produce an additional 1 in gold. Okay, so they've kind of changed that up. +1 food from coast and ocean tiles, +1 production from sea resources worked by the city. So we wanted to add some extra little production and food. Boom, boom. lighthouse. Excellent. Okay. So that's good. That's also going to be really huge here, getting the +1 production from the fish and things like that, because we're really struggling to generate production over here in Scotswana. Okay. You're moving on up, right? You've still got actions and shit to do. What if I go here? Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, well, we're just going to wait a turn then. Gonna wait a turn. We're still winning the pressure war over here, and we're definitely winning the pressure war there. Did this not complete the thing for me? I need 6. Oh, because Germany got the culture pop. Okay, well, we've got the election being rigged in 7 turns. So unless Germany has a spy sitting there as well, it's just going to be a matter of time before we usurp them in Monaco. I mean, like, I would do the coup. Oh, we got a little bit of action here. Some of these Janissaries. I wonder what the actual strength of this unit is. What are you fighting here? Are you fighting a pikeman or a landshank? Landshank, yeah, you're fighting a landshank. Maybe not, actually. That might be a swordsman, and that just might be what the... oh, no, it's landshank. Pikeman. Shouldn't it be a landshank? Isn't it a landshank instead of a pikeman? I thought that's what it was. I thought Germany didn't get pikemen. I thought they got landshanks. Am I crazy? Did they change that on me? I mean, that's what it used to be, and now landshanks are like mercenary units that everybody can buy, but I also thought that they were... This is kind of tripping out here. Okay, there we go. All right. So they were both beating each other down. We should probably upgrade these 3 to longswordsmen. So that nobody... Ooh, a great engineer. A great engineer. So how much... What does a workshop do here? Because if I build a workshop, it gives +5 production. So obviously you wouldn't build it there. But somewhere that we've kind of left for, like, what would a workshop on that do? You know what I mean? Like, what's our positive is +8 at the moment. A workshop certainly would help Scotswana. It would certainly help Scotswana. I mean, we could theoretically take out one of the jungles for it. Because eventually Scotswana is not going to have an issue with food. Because eventually Scotswana is going to get these 2 fish. And we're going to have a lighthouse. And we're going to have a seaport. And the fish are going to be producing production and food. That's an eventuality, though. It's going to be a number of turns before we get there as far as their border pops. So with this engineer, we could rush production of a world wonder, but I think we're several turns away. I used to be able to consume great people to enter into a golden age. Or was that Civ4? Oh, civilizations are kind of... There's another fucking missionary? Are you kidding me right now? It's a little annoying. Let's do you. Get the Cult of Scott popped there. And we've got more pressure. How much does this cost? 100. So we actually can upgrade all 3 of you right now. Just give us that much more strength. Let's check Info Addict. Speaking of strength, the World Factbook, World Rankings, and Soldiers, Military Manpower. How are we doing? We actually are, you know, well, we're ahead of the Ottomans, but we are nowhere near the Germans. The Germans are a little scary. How far are they as far as literacy? What is literacy? Is that the technology discovered? You're 6 techs above me. Ottomans are only 3 techs above me. So, you know, because we had to really halt our tech production just because of what was going on there. So, you're getting 16 production. You're getting, wow, you're getting 17 production. Troscatier sneaking up on me, man. Constantinople, you're getting 11. So it would be a big help in Constantinople. What's your food? Your food pop is 8 at the moment. You're currently getting 5, but you actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like, you actually have quite a bit in front of you. Scotterdam, what do you got? You've got 12 at the moment. Can I see your citizens? You've got 12 at the moment. You're not even working this. You probably should be working this. Why would I be doing... Why wouldn't you be working that? Like, why would I do that over that for now? Because we don't need you growing super fast. Are you doing something silly like that too? Yeah, you are. You are actually doing something silly like that. That's getting us gold. That's not necessarily silly, but we don't need you growing super fast. We would like you building things, though. I certainly would like you building things. We want you growing. And you seem to be doing all right. But, so Henry Ford. I mean, you're a little bit, you're a little bit before when you were actually alive. But I'm thinking that, you know, he might actually be good to put in between these 3 cities. Because if I put him here, or here, either one, then he can be worked by Scotterdam, he can be worked by Scotswana, and he can be worked by Constantinople, depending on the need. So how close are you to popping that? 35 turns until you get a pop. 14 turns for you, and you're not even on the way there. How much is that tile for us? Hey, like how much? That's 65. So we can buy it next turn. Yeah, we can buy that next turn. And then that can be worked by basically any of these 3 cities. So that feels like a good move for me. Whole lot of deliberation into that, great engineer. I'm sorry if that bored you a little. We'll get to see another little turn happening here. I have mixed feelings about Germany capturing Istanbul. I have mixed feelings. I really don't know. So I think what I may do, I may sneak a unit in here and try to capture Istanbul for myself. Remember I did that. In that playthrough there when we were Arabia. And I did that to Austria. Austria was attacking someone. So Munich, 15 gold and 3 science. No question. So you just built a caravan. You certainly did. We're a little bit worried. We're a little bit worried about our military. So let's be safe here. Fortify is F, so let's just F it up. We're a little bit worried about our safety, so we're going to build some composite bowmen. We might want to build a composite bowman there, maybe after we get astronomy, so we can also build a caravel. Get that going. Because we want to meet some people. You know, say hi. And go about our merry way. Because that, I think, like, you've got a Galileus. Does that even have... Oh, wow, and he's got some trebuchets and shit here, too. He's not in a position where he's pulling an AI here, and he's not being totally effective with his troops and just going for the kill. Because if I was in his position, you know, I might be thinking about going for the kill here. So we're gonna buy that 65 gold. You're gonna produce the production machine here. So Constantinople claimed it for its own, and that's fine. We will allow Constantinople to do that. We will allow it. Granary. you get +1 food for deer, so we would get that. You also get +1 food for wheat and bananas. We don't see that. So granary doesn't make a whole lot of sense at the moment, especially because we really don't want to pop things too fast at the moment. We're still trying to get a hang of and to get a hold of things here. Can build a rider gold. You're gonna be that. You could also build composite bowmen. I think we're gonna get a turn of composite bowmen. I mean, we're gonna have to upgrade them all to crossbowmen eventually. Do we even have that? We do actually have that. We have machinery. So maybe we get machinery next. I mean, yeah, you almost wonder if I should hold off then. All this training that I'm doing of composite bowmen, because we're just gonna have to. Yeah, we're just gonna have to upgrade them soon enough, right? We're just gonna have to upgrade them, and that's just gonna cost us money. So maybe we don't do that. Maybe we do walls. Yeah, we do walls. Okay, you built your little thingy. I kind of like that we're getting research from that. But we're not getting research from these. So this actually could be a mine. That's a hill. No need for that to not be a mine. All right. That's good. Scotswana is almost at the point where we can choose a new thing, and it's actually going to have production going. It's actually going to be making production here. Right? We got 19. No, okay, 5.25. I was like, wait a minute. It was picking up. It was still on Scott-Antonoble's production. I was like, there's no way Scotswana has almost 20 production going. So you're dealing with the units first, which I guess isn't a terrible decision. So it's kind of unfortunate here that you've moved into a point where it is dead. Okay, good. Because I want to make sure that my pikeman's in a position where I can declare war and attack. And so if he gets it low enough, I can just move in and attack right away. Boom. Monaco. How close are we to rigging that election? 3 turns. So we'll keep a close eye on Monaco because we only need 6 influence, and that should, because it simultaneously lowers the influence of others and raises my influence. So we'll actually move you there, and we'll move you there. Actually, we could have just improved that tile, but oh well. That's okay. We're not going to judge me too harshly. That's going to pop. That's good. 34 gold. Once all these trade routes come in, because it's much more lucrative actually to trade with Germany. So once these trade routes come in, this Janissary is about to die, and that's when Germany is going to start paying closer attention to Istanbul. He's going to start paying closer attention to Istanbul. I don't see too many melee units. So that's good for me wanting to be a sneaky snake and a trading post, eh? +1 gold. We can money things up now. And that's not terrible. That's not terrible, especially because you're getting that. Yeah, let's start moneying things up a little bit. Over here, for instance, production, food, money. Feels like a good one. Okay. Frankfurt. Yeah, Frankfurt. I agree. Money. Lots of money. Okay, choose production. Right, this was the lighthouse. Over here. I forgot what Harbor used to do. I think it was basically just like it might have done something in addition to connect the cities, but it wasn't a whole lot more. You couldn't. You get 17 production. You actually we turned you into a good little production city. So let's get the library down so we can start to whittle away that. Are we getting the happiness bonus yet from that temple? No, we're not. We're not yet getting the happiness bonus there. Has he been doing shitty shit over here? He certainly has. Ooh, okay, we're moving on Istanbul here, so let's keep an eye on this. You're doing all kinds of damage to it. You do have a melee unit nearby, so I need to keep a close eye here. Well, you made a terrible decision there. Oh, and you've moved. You've moved a crossbowman right beside. So I could make an amphibious assault. Okay. I could make an amphibious assault, but I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. So this is going to +3 production and -2 food it, but that's fine. Over here, we're actually going to make a trading post. So let's do that. You just finished a workshop. So I suppose the first thing we want to solve is our happiness issue. Let's actually look to not do that. Let's look to do this instead of that, so that we can go to Scotswana and work that tile. And we're going to work that tile instead of, I suppose, this tile. We're going to work that tile. Work that tile. There we go. Awesome. You're only getting 0.5 food right now, though, so let's move you over here so that we're still getting a little bit of a food gap. But I mean, that's also because you got the unhappiness going. So that's going to get it in 7 turns instead of 9. So we're comfortable with that. We're comfortable with that, I'm pretty sure. Pretty comfortable with that. Okay. Good. You're going to still build that wall in 1 turn. It's going to be okay. Leaning Tower of Pisa has been built in a faraway land. Good for them. Good for them. You're moving in, doing some more damage. You also have a trebuchet up here, do you not? Or have you lost the trebuchet? You got crossbowmen over there as well. Are you going to be... Ooh, so silly. So silly. I don't even see... I don't even see... Like, I don't even see another melee unit or another trebuchet or what. But very interesting. So he's knocking down Istanbul, but the AI doesn't really have anything to seal the deal. People with the pointiest sticks. I'm actually middle of the pack. So obviously, you know, Bismarck is pretty strong. He's 5 times as strong as me. It's probably just in sheer volume of units, which is a little disconcerting for sure. University would be good. Let's get our research situation sorted so that we can start to solve that issue as well and start coming from behind here up the research line. So Istanbul, getting a couple hits again. Let's see if we can see a melee unit, because we're starting to get to the point where I could probably take it with 1 foul swoop. In fact, I can take it with 1 foul swoop. You've got a Janissary there. I would have really appreciated him not focusing on him, but actually focusing on... I think... Ooh! Here's something. Okay. Can I go into check info addict? Do you know people? You actually don't know people. So you don't have anything that we can trade. Let's definitely trade embassies, though. Get the embassies going. We'll propose that so I can see what's going on. You're way over there. Okay. And it looks like a pretty decent... wow. Pretty decent city you got there. Okay. Where did I meet you? Met you somewhere over here. Yeah, you landed a scout. So you're going to meet everybody pretty soon. Yeah, you're going to meet everybody pretty soon. I am now allies. That's interesting. Okay. So that happened. We're now at 150 as far as the influence there is concerned. It's our turn. So I don't know what I was waiting for. We produced the walls. That's good. Looking at more, we're still going to wait for the ability to train crossbowmen. So let's get the university down. I think we still need a university there, and that's going to be built after that. So we know that we have universities here. We know we need a library there, so we're going to build the library in Scotswana immediately after the Coliseum, and then we're going to have the ability to build the National College. Meanwhile, we'll probably get you to build the university immediately after this. You want to give me goal, like the open borders does nothing for me. I'm actually going to wait until I know more about that continent. So let's see how this goes. We still haven't seen a melee unit. Oh, that was a nice little move that you did there. I would love to be able to see if this does indeed kill it. Ottoman missionary. Fuck would an Ottoman missionary be spreading? Would it be spreading Cult of Scott? Is that its national religion? It doesn't give me the option of seeing, eh? Yeah. I tell you what, though. I mean, you can get there. Oh, well. But I can move him into position, because this Janissary is going to kill one of them. It doesn't look like they have melee units nearby. So I can move him into position next turn. And then on the next turn, if it's a little sliver like this, I can hit it with the trebuchet and hit it with the pikeman. And that'll probably give me the city. Now, this is going to create an unhappiness situation. You know, it's going to create a bit of an unhappiness situation. It is going to connect Marble to my territory, which is going to be good. And it's going to give me Istanbul, which is a really good location. Really good location. So, yeah, it is going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be pretty interesting. Okay, so you can immediately go to the university. Immediately go to the university. Astronomy is about to pop, so that's going to be interesting. So let's see what happens here. We might... and then the question becomes, is it intelligent for me to take it? Because it's really going to cause shit as far as unhappiness is concerned. It's really going to cause shit. So you're going to take out that... What is that? Pablo Picasso, eh? So you're, of course, going to take him out, which is going to give me a location to put my trebuchet. Because you see, it gets a little sliver back. It gets a little sliver back.
Joyfully.
Welcome to the Renaissance era. I mean, I'm a little late to the party as far as that's concerned. Let's move that up. I can't see? Really? I can't see? Okay. I really wish I could do that this turn, but I can't. So we're going to have to wait. Okay. Whereabouts could I build my next little trading post? I suppose right here would be a good little spot for a little trading post. We were going to do machinery next. 6 turns. Excellent. That's good. Okay. Cool. And that's about it, eh? How are we doing on happiness? We're -1 in happiness. Is there anything you could be building right now? No. We're good. Okay. So let's watch and see what happens here. Germany, keep on hammering Istanbul. Please. Please keep hammering Istanbul. Keep taking shots. Good boy. Good boy, Germany. Knock it down. Because that's all you need to do. Is just knock it down for me. Because now I should, and like it would have ruined it had the Janissary moved here. Because I wouldn't have been able to double move in this one turn. But now, and here's the other thing. Here's the other thing I should be checking. Do you have any other cities? You do. Fuck. Okay. So I'm really happy I didn't do this. Because this is all banking on this Janissary dying this turn. And it's not going to. The Janissary is not going to die. And that Janissary is a strong unit. And so, because I was banking on this being Suleiman's last city. And it's not his last city. So the Janissary is still going to be alive. It's still going to be alive. So he's probably going to be able to very quickly retake Istanbul. Which obviously isn't what we want. So I think we're going to abort. We're going to abort that little plan. Simply because it doesn't look like Germany is in a position to retake it. It looks like that's his last little crossbowman. Which makes me think that because these crossbowmen up here seem to have died, the Janissary isn't alone. So yeah, definitely not worth it at the moment. Definitely not worth it. All it was going to do was cause strife with our happiness situation. So I feel like withdrawing is the right choice here. Withdrawing does feel like the right choice. You're still shooting that city, eh? Like, you're not gonna... You've got another crossbowman here. So you do have some crossbowmen, but it looks like you've only got the two. Hell no, buddy. Hell no, buddy. Here I am talking about, like, killing you. Like, if I could get... If Germany had only taken, like, the non-capital, like, it had taken the other city... I mean, now I'm in a position where I might be able to knock that, that Janissary down a couple pegs, but the World Congress has been founded, so now we're going to meet everybody. So this is interesting. Let's accept embassies. Let's just accept embassies with everybody. Hello, hello. I would like to know where everybody is. Ooh, I've never met you before. You're the Moroccan. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. I've never interacted with you before, so... And that should be everybody. Venice, another guy I've never interacted with before. You look like you're up Schitt's Creek. But I'd still like to know where you are. Let's check info addict though. Global relations. That's interesting. The only happy people, the only friendships in the world seem to be between me and Germany and Gandhi and Siam. Now, of course, you know me and Gandhi. I don't trust him. Economic-wise, there's a little bit more. Siam is trading. Gandhi is trading. You're also trading with the Moroccans. So the Moroccans seem to be okay. Attitude. Lots of neutral going on. No real hostile. So who lost their capital? Obviously it was Venice. Obviously you lost your capital.
Di sicuro no.
See, this is why nobody likes you. This is why you don't have your capital. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, Venice. This era, two delegates for host civilization, 1 delegate for other civilizations, plus 0 delegates per city-state ally. Okay, well, What are we doing? So who's you get? Wow, you get +1 for being current host, 2 from World Wonders. So Siam. Siam seems to be the big kitty. Standing army tax. Civilizations reduce to 20%. Research a technology 20% more quickly if it has been discovered by at least one other civilization. Oh, I really like that. Let's commit that proposal, because that would really benefit me. Unit needs orders. Yeah, you're the one. You're going to build a trading post there. So let's... Whoa. What's going on? Let's send you back here. Because now that we know people... so... Wow, it isn't even Siam. It's Gandhi. Gandhi's the powerhouse.
मैं आपकी शांति की कामना करता हूँ.
Look at you with your furs and your
सुन
salt.
रहा
I definitely want fur in my life. So let's get that. A little bit of happiness coming there. And Siam. You didn't have anything I could trade. But I can also trade with Morocco. Because you seem to be in good places.
كيفاش؟
Marble would actually help me. Because that would...
أكيد.
That would... somebody wanted me to connect Marble. Whitney wanted me to connect Marble. Okay. So that's going to help me a little bit with Whitney. So that's cool. Okay. And it does indeed look like the continent's this way. So I was right about the equator, right? I said that this was going to be the equator. And it looks like they're down here. So it certainly looks like it ends up here. And the other continent's here. But, I mean, we kind of already figured that out just by the fact that it's 1600 AD. And we hadn't met anybody outside of Gandhi, or outside of Bismarck and the furniture over here. So, very interesting. Very interesting. So, looking at the info addict here. Economic pacts now. We're getting some trades. Siam, very much a trader as well. I actually have... What am I getting? You're exporting pearls to France, and you're importing cocoa. Now that says 0. Is that because that's how many turns until it expires? Because that's really good. Because now I can trade that cocoa to someone that's actually gonna something that's actually gonna benefit me. Am I trading my pearls though? Let me go back to info addict here. Am I trading my pearls? I would be trading them to Bismarck probably. Yeah. Yeah, you're getting my pearls. Silver to France, silver to Siam, 1 gold per turn to Siam. That's interesting. 1 horses from Siam. Why? Furs from Siam. This is so much. And you also see research agreements. Do you guys have a research agreement? No. So you're trading. You're getting iron from India. You're trading gold. You have gold. Very interesting. Very interesting. So Gandhi's the powerhouse, eh? Let's also look at the World Factbook, World Rankings. Let's look at technologies. Where are we in tech? Oh, we're behind. We are behind. So definitely we need to get our head out of our ass because Germany's way ahead of us. Military manpower. We're actually not bad in military manpower. Wow. Okay, so Germany is the big threat in military manpower. That's interesting. Literacy rate. Not very good. Social standing. Policies adopted. Yeah, we haven't been doing the policies. Happiness. Yeah, we're pretty low on happiness, but we're climbing now. That we know. Number of cities. Oh, you guys are up Schitt's Creek. Eh? You guys have lost a couple wars. All right. Interesting. Okay, culture. I'm probably way down the list here. I'm actually not. Interesting. Wonders. I'm way down the list on this. Definitely. Treasury. Golden millions. Yeah. 329. So that's actually 329 million gold. We're doing a lot better than I thought. That also means upgrading a unit. 100 million gold to upgrade a unit? That doesn't sound right. Okay. Let's go to next turn here.
मेरे दोस्त,
You would
क्या
like
इस
open
इंतजाम
borders.
में आपकी दिलचस्पी है?
No. I don't want anybody to have open borders because I don't want, no. And you're only offering me 1 gold for this shit? No, I'm not giving you open borders. Gandhi. Oh, we're already getting in on the drama. Sorry, I have no interest in this arrangement. But okay, so Siam and Gandhi, and they're right next to each other too. Look at you! Look at the change of heart you're having. Okay, well, I want to know where you are, but look at wow. What? What? Huh? Venice? You're so close. Are you on your own little island? Is this connected up here? Okay, well, that's interesting. So how's Istanbul doing? You're still getting attacked? Wow, this is awkward. I'd actually very much like to capture Venice. I'd very much like to capture Venice. Troscatier entered a We Love the King Day. A deal where Suleiman provided pearls to us has ended. Okay. A deal where we provided cocoa to Suleiman has ended. So yes, we're free to go down that route as far as pearls are concerned. We can build a library in 5 turns. Let's do that. Unit needs orders. Our trebuchet needs orders because we moved him back. And we will simply just alert you. We're a couple of turns away from machinery, which will be good. How much does it cost me to purchase a workboat? 240 gold. Definitely not worth it. Definitely not worth it because that's eight turns of gold. No. And I need my gold. I really want that worked. That's what I'm looking at right now. But I think after this, we can build another workboat. And swing him around. Swing him around for sure. I hate that this is in the way here. I mean, it's not in the way for you guys. You guys can see no problem. But the frame rate's right there. I really need to change it to the bottom left, especially for this game. So 96 science. It's actually really good. In 2 turns, though, we're going to switch this over. We're going to switch this over and start popping out some crossbowmen. Maybe we actually throw down a barracks, you know, so that we can get little improvement. Ooh, a knight's moving into the situation here. That sounded a little bit more. Oh, but you've got another Janissary. Yeah. No, the Ottomans are successfully defending themselves. This is the never-ending war, though, eh? Like Suleiman has just been totally demolished. Totally demolished by this constant German aggression here. So very, very interesting. We're doing well with Whitney. We have Monaco in our back pocket. Is anybody your ally? Nobody's your ally. Nobody is your ally. You want me to demand tribute from Monaco? Well, we're not going to do that. But it is interesting that nobody is your ally. World Congress. Based on our knowledge of civilization's desires, our count for those 7 civilizations controlling 10 delegates unaccounted for. So maybe if I can get Siam to agree.
ยินดีต้อนรับ เจ้า
World Congress. We have no delegates to support to trade. They need a spy as a diplomat in our capital. Oh, we need a spy as a diplomat in their capital in order to do that. Okay. I haven't traded you cocoa. So who else has shit to offer me? Did you have shit to offer me for my cocoa? No. I mean, Venice, you didn't look like you... I mean, like, theoretically you would have copper, but it didn't look like you have... I'm really curious though, because it didn't look like you were angry at anybody, but it didn't look like you were angry at anybody. I could get the pearls back from Suleiman, but that doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure I traded my cocoa to you. Yeah, I did. All right. Well, I suppose we're waiting then. And you just build that. We could continue, because that's also jungle with the trading posts now. So we just continue making these things because trading post, and then with the university, that's also going to be producing research. Boom, 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 boom. You know, extra value. In fact, that's 100% what we should be doing. Building the trading posts here in the jungle, because that doesn't cut down the jungle, and it adds a gold. And adds a little gold. A little bit of gold to collect. Okay. You've completed whatever the fuck that is. Ufizzy. That's an exclamation mark. Okay. You go right ahead and you fizzy the hell out of that. Okay, I have discovered machinery. Fun times. So trading post in 9 turns. Awesome. You can establish a trading route with Berlin and get all kinds of stuff going. We actually get more pressure. So we got a whole bunch of pressure for the cult of Scott, but unfortunately isn't really spreading. But I mean, it's going well. We're getting lots of gold out of it. So let's choose research, and let's really think about this one here. So gunpowder gets us the musketeer. What's rifling? Rifleman, 34 strength. So I'm pretty sure it's the musketeer that the Ottomans have. One of the first gunpowder units of the game, only the Frenchmen built. The unit has a higher combat strength than the musketman, which it replaces. All right. So chivalry will get us the chateau, and banking will get us banks. Surprise, surprise. Gunpowder will get us our next unit and cannons, which I feel would be important. And then we'll probably want to follow that up with some money. I think that's good. I actually think that this is a good place to end it. We've met some people, so we've got lots of money coming in, lots of happiness. We just made the switch where we can now start training some crossbowmen, which is going to be good. So we're going to supplement our military. Once we get gunpowder down, we can upgrade you guys to musketeers. We're on our way then to getting our cannons. We can upgrade our trebuchets to cannons. So we're going to have a little bit of a stronger military here. And that's going to be good. We can't upgrade you yet. I think we upgrade you to musketeers or maybe riflemen. Maybe we go directly to riflemen. Not sure what you upgrade into. I kind of forget. Maybe a lancer? I really don't know. I really don't know what the chariot archer upgrades into. But we're getting there, because once this library is down, we're going to be able to build a national college. And we're going to want to throw that into Scotterloo, definitely. Definitely going to want to throw that into Scotterloo. And then we're going to get you onto... We might actually get you to spit out a couple workboats, because now I'm seeing that we've got this. So let's actually go into the show queue here, and we can add a couple workboats to the queue so that I don't forget that. So I'm worried I'm going to forget that, because we're going to want one to go there and one to go up there, and that doesn't help anybody. But okay, so hope you've enjoyed some good improvements, happening. We now know a little bit more about the world. Very interesting location of Venice. I'm thinking that it might have like its own little island, but suppose we'll see. I'll see you all next time.